Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol CRON. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. I clearly have a cold. I realize I sound like a cartoon character, so I do appreciate your patience with my voice. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So all this here may look like several days worth of time. It's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Quite the eventful day, a very crazy day to think that the price, actually gapped up, opened, and then dropped all the way down here. But to give some credit where credit's due, it's not like things just continue to get more and more terrible. The price did level off and then start to even work its way back upwards. So yeah, don't get me wrong, it was still definitely a rough day. But the bulls did fight back and at least set themselves up a little bit better going into next week. The main level that a lot of people are going to be watching, and this by no means is some sort of great discovery on my part, but has everything to do with the purple line right there, the 50-period simple moving average. You can see both earlier on in the day and then during the final 30 minutes, that is right where the price was rejected, and the current value of the 50-period is 22. So $22 is going to be, like I said, a level that a lot of eyeballs are watching. And I bring that up because when a lot of eyeballs are watching in the same area and wondering the same thing, call it a self-fulfilling prophecy, call it whatever you want. But that sort of dynamic can create some pretty interesting price movements. And $22 is definitely an area that, like I said, a lot of people are going to be watching and keeping an eye on. Now, if the price can actually push through that area of resistance, the next level of resistance after that to keep an eye on would be that former area of support right up there at about $22.35. So again, yes, in the near term, it's all about breaking up above $22. And if the price can get that done, then yeah, you can turn your attention and start to focus on the $22.35 mark. As far as overall levels of support are concerned, it's really all about the pink line down there, the 200-period simple moving average. Even if you have a very basic understanding of charts, I'm sure you've heard of the 200-period, and you know that when the price is up above it, then yeah, you want to see the price stay up above it from the overarching, point of view. So if I scrunch this up a little bit, you can see that, yeah, the overall trend is still very clearly in the bull's favor. But that's just a level where, like I said, if price stays above it, then that is definitely, still pointing to the fact that the overall trend is still fully in the bull's control. Whereas if the price goes below it and especially starts to separate further and further to the downside, that's where things get a little bit more sketchy. But right now, yeah, big pullback today, but the price does still have an opportunity to chip and build an overall higher base. So let's see if the price can get that job done or not next week.
One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.